Hello. Got one viewer going on here. We're just going to wait a few minutes and wait for people to catch notification. Hi, Raylan. Raylan Hampton. How are you, sweetheart? And please don't mind any noises that may happen throughout this reading. It's been a hell of a day, which is why I have my wine, which is why I'm here with y'all. I figured a really good way to deal with my staticky circumstances to, be a channel, a wide bandwidth, if you will. So I thought I would grant an opportunity here for questions, concerns, especially pertaining to love life. All right, so that's kind of what's happening here. So if you have a personal question about love life, if you have always any questions about me, my business, what I do, how I function, always all questions pertaining to me are welcome. That's right, sorry. Oh, yes, knowledge is a double-edged sword, isn't it, Raylan? I'm so sorry about that, honey. So did you want clarification about your work life? It was very inspiring. The Virgo. Oh, yes, that Virgo reading. I kind of remember that. Did you have a question, sweetheart? I mean, you're one of a few people. And hello, everyone. I see we have 7 viewers now who are here. Welcome. So I had anticipated this being a live reading event for love and true love and how to evolve toward it, with it, because of it. So if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to go ahead and ask. Okay. So with your, hi Wendy, how are you? Hi Rachel, hello. So Raylan, I pulled a few cards. I waited a little for clarification, but and in case you don't get the answer, it will be recorded and posted and for later use. My love is like an ocean forever longing for your shore. You are an eternal ocean of love. I close my eyes and heart is filled with rose quartz light. I am so grateful for you, my love. You give so freely without condition. Life is an endless flow of blessings because of your great love. Now, this is about your love with spirit. It's about your connection with spirit. It's about, and these cards are hard to see in direct light, but being grateful for the giver of creation. If there's a new map in your brain, don't be scared about it. Life is all about being scared. It's all about facing those fears. It's all about growing from those fears. So as soon as you really tap into what would make you happy, it's okay to have a new landscape. It's okay to go out there and try something new. It's okay to be overwhelmed by new things. And you're a Virgo, honey, and let me trust you. Trust in me. Let me trust you. Trust. Listen, okay? Listen to this right here. New map in your brain ain't nothing to be afraid of. And you have the time. You have time to work through this map. So please trust in the creator and feel the endless flow of blessings. Close your eyes and allow your heart to be filled with that rose quartz light. And it's funny because, okay, so with this new live format, what's really awesome about this is that I can go live at any time. What sucks about it is that I can't schedule things ahead of time. That still needs an encoding device that I would need to pay for, or I am terrible at deciding what. I'm not a software person. It's a different language. It's just such a different language. So if any of you have tips on that, what encoding software to get, or if you would like to support the channel in any way, that can help schedule guided meditations so we can all come together and let you know when these things are happening. Okay. So Raylan, I hope that helped you out, my dear heart. Letting the love totally in. But the whole reason why I went off onto the meditation spin was because of that pink light, that rose quartz light. I have been writing an outline for a meditation. And so soon, one way or another, whether it's a live event like this or whether I post it as a regular video, anyway, the rose quartz light, it starts as like this bright hot pink ball of flame that connects and then expands and connects us all in that unity, which is lovely. So, okay, good. I'm glad it did. Good, good, good. Love too, maybe? Heck yeah, love too. Maybe that's why we're here, aren't we? Fairy tarot. I'm not feeling a huge attachment. I'm feeling some curiosity, some flirtation, some lighthearted, not terribly deep connection, but connection. So Princess of Summer, gentle, sensitive, kind, inexperienced. A new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. This is directly related to that rose quartz light and that love of creator coming in and filling in the cracks. A compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. This in physical form is not happening yet. You have to feed the energy before it can find its form and attract itself to you. All right. So take your time with it. Really allow the world to magnetize things you like to you. Say yes to what you like. Say yes to that love in those last couple of cards for you. And just see what life has to bring you when it comes to romance. Lovely. Hi, Chris Colson. How you doing? Hi, Rachel. Yes, and Wendy. Everybody's here. So did anybody have a question? Or did you want like a guided meditation maybe on attracting in divine love? I'm almost 10 minutes in. I got 8 people, so it's not like I have a lot of, it doesn't appear to be a demanding spread sort of time, but I would like to be of service to those who are collected here. Oh, yes. Okay. So a lot of change ahead. Hi, Tom Roberts. How you doing? Any advice? Well, I'm sure we could get you some advice. And let me know, everybody, if a guided meditation would be something you wanted to hear. So where is, oh shoot, that's okay. I'm going to use this deck. How is everybody doing tonight, by the way? How are you? My world's been a little bit of a, I felt like I was a thunder in a storm. And so and I had this inkling to do this reading earlier today. I have a suicidal cousin who's in her teenage years and has been requiring a lot of my magic, which is, yes, why I have my wine here and decided to diffuse through my community and be of service. So let me know, how are you doing? Pretty good, Tom. All right, good. So the High Priestess and Princess of Wands. Okay, so Tom, you are to work that magic, baby. You are to work that deep, rumbly magic that comes from deep down below as well as very high above. So the High Priestess is a divine feminine energy, which generally speaking, for lack of acceptance and structure, have used the higher frequency as sort of an escape mechanism. So most of the divine feminine power, I'm just talking globally speaking. I realize hearing this on an individual basis, it may sound very abrasive and wrong, but down a certain avenue, for your case anyway, Tom will say the divine feminine energy is way up here in the intellectual dreamy space, and you are to utilize that in your favor. All right, so let that sink down inward in you. Let the answers come from above, that big ass funnel, that priestess energy of allowing it to funnel through you. And this is the understanding aspect. This is the churning aspect. It's going to take a little bit of time, but once you understand, then you understand, accompanied with Princess of Wands, which is a very, I mean, if you are inspired by the photograph, the energy behind it is self-assured. It is non-confrontational. It has stamina and a vision. All right, so walk toward that with grace and style while utilizing your dreamy narrative. That, do you hear a woman's voice inside your head half the time, baby? Because that's okay. It's more than fine. I mean, it might be someone from beyond letting you know what's up. And then we got 2. I'm seeing lots of comments. Okay, so Raylan, I've been in a relationship for a couple years. Raylan, I'm just reading your comments here. Okay. Raylan, I pulled a card for you already, and that sounds like a personal reading. I will get a real quick tone here. 8 of Wands. Yeah, you're throwing your energy into the future, which is a good thing. All right. So you just don't want to get too frazzled in the moment. See me for either a personal reading or a Reiki healing session where it circumnavigates your ego and we get directly to your energies. Either way. All right. So yeah. There's something to be said there, but not in this forum. Okay. Rachel, oh, you're a widow for 2. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry for your loss, dear heart. Prayers to you. Is it wrong to long for new love? No. And did you know that 2 years, psychologically, scientifically speaking, it takes 2 years for a lesson to sink in, to like take a part of your core? So that's a scientifically backed appropriate time frame for you to be kind of ready to at least learn a new lesson, right? To be ready to expose yourself in that manner. Like, I don't need a card to tell you that, baby. It's not wrong. You're good. I promise. Okay, so Wendy, I would like a guided meditation. Yes. Okay, so I would say in a few minutes, if by a half hour more people aren't online and like wanting a quick little answer, I would love to plug in with y'all and maybe do that hot pink guided meditation I got going on in my head. All right, cool. Okay, Tom, cool. I'm glad. No woman's voice in me, but a lot of women in my life at the moment. Do you know what? It would not be the worst thing in the world if your inner voice took a more feminine tone. Allow a certain energy. There's a guardian angel around you, Tom, who like wants to inject some feminine energy into you. So allow your inner voice to be influenced by femininity. There's a certain essence that's trying to be heard through your own voice. Through your own voice. Half the time you're listening, or half the time you're thinking, you're actually listening. Keep that in mind. Hi, answering the calling. How are you? That death really happened. Yes, Rachel. Blessings to you. Right? When you attach your energies, when you're married to someone, you become literally one. That's the expression of sex and unity. And just because they physically leave, it takes time for that energy to dissolve, especially 4D creatures. They're not gone. They're just bigger, so it takes time for that separation to happen. So. Oh, good, Tom. I'm glad you can get behind that. That's awesome. You're good. You're awesome. That's what's up. Answering the calling, motivation to the nation. Oh, is that your full name? That is awesome. All right. What is your question? Answering the calling, motivations to the nation. And then maybe after answering the calling, motivation to the nation's question, we can do a quickie little meditation for attracting in divine love in any of its forms, in the forms we need it the most. All right. You said you had a question answering the calling. I'm waiting. Are you here? Okay. I'm giving it like a moment, like 2 moments. Comfortable. Oh, here it is. When I'm not thinking about him. Because you're yourself when you're not thinking about him. Because you are immersed in your world and your energies are expanded. And so you feel close to them. And just by the way the question is phrased, it's as if you're in separation, right? So you can't, it just sounds that way. So, like, if you're constantly thinking about them, you're yearning for them. But if you love them and they're not in your presence, they can take the back burner. That's good. Allow your energies to expand. Allow your interests to root. Allow yourself to grow into the magnificent tree that will stand by another magnificent tree. But trees don't grow to be so magnificent in their own right if they don't have adequate space. Okay? So that's why you're actually fueling the bond by fueling yourself in separation. That make sense? Hope so. Okay. Cool. For those of you still with me, only got a handful, so I'm not going to stay on too long. Oh, you're so welcome answering the calling. Why don't we all get comfortable? All right? Get nice and comfy. We're going to do a meditation for attracting in divine love and accepting divine love. Hi, Ivy. You are here just in time for the guided meditation. So, no, that's not bad. Why are you sorry for an autocorrect? It means literally that it autocorrected over you. So don't be sorry about that. And the software shouldn't be sorry either because that's its purpose. So ain't no shame or blame in the game, baby. We're all good. We're all good. Okay. So everybody take a moment. All right. Get comfortable. I'm going to wait 2 beats. All right. Take 3 deep breaths. Inhale clean air and exhale pollution. Inhale divine love. Exhale expressions of lack. Inhale pink light. Exhale black sludge. Pay attention for a moment to the bottom of your feet and what that skin can feel. Pay attention to how the air feels on the tip of your nose. And pay attention to how you might feel where your hair meets your scalp. Three empowering breaths. Imagine before you a bright ball of pink light, hot with white throughout it. It sits in front of you near your stomach and your groin and forms a bond of white and pink light to your solar plexus. Allow this beam to brighten your space and allow your sacral chakra to be tickled by this activity. Breathe deeply here. Allow the energy to flow through your back and outward behind you. Let this pink and white bright light burn through any filtering nonsense that is not of divine love. Let yourself be cleansed so that the words you speak may be truer to how you really feel, rather than trying to bend circumstance your way to appease yourself. Allow this energy to fill and strengthen the bottom of your core, solar plexus, sacral, and root, all on fire with the electricity from this bright pink and white beam of light from this orb of divine love. And allow this electric surge to travel upward, affecting your heart, affecting your speech, affecting your mind, burning away any negativity, repelling any unnecessary negativity. See with your third eye that which you are capable of with this unlimited supply of divine love and energy. If you are feeling a lack, you only need to imagine the orb before you, willing to give. Take a deep breath here. Solid in your connectivity to the universe through this orb of your imagination. Sit here for a moment, safe and electrified. Allow your heart space to expand into the universe around you. Allow your crown to crack open wider to receive more gifts and to recognize them as such from the universe. Be more willing to face an obstacle, for it is a mirror to show you that which has not yet to be cleaned from your own self. Make peace with it by being with it and taking a lesson from it. Breathe deeply in the knowledge that you are safe and that you are loved. And allow this energy to affect you in all parts of every day, or most days, because we're human. Bring your attention now to the bottom of your feet and what the skin can feel. Pay attention to where your breath stops inside of your core. And pay attention to how your eyelids feel as they are about to open. Hello. I hope that all of you benefited from that guided meditation, and this will amount. She doesn't like it. That's the point, right? That's life is struggle, baby. Life is suffering. What am I going to tell you? Alrighty, so hello, Sarah. How are you? The Empress of all. Hello. Oh, good, Ivy. I'm glad you liked it. And you know what? I really needed to tap into that and allow it to affect my energy, and reasons for all things. And thank you for being here with me as I diffuse from my own life and try to extend a hand, um, as a way of paying it forward, I suppose. I love all of you so very much, and we're signing off now. It's been almost a half hour. We got 12 people, and I hope that everyone got something out of this. Take care, and you'll hear from me soon.